Alright, now we're going to check the capacitor. The symbol you see here is a symbol for a capacitor. This is an actual run capacitor out of an air conditioner. The concern first and foremost here is safety. Before you check a capacitor, you need to discharge it. A capacitor holds a charge. It needs to be properly discharged with a 20,000 ohm resistor. Most people just take a screwdriver and short out these two terminals. After you do that, the next thing you want to do is find the rating of the capacitor. This is a 35 microfarad by 440 volt. You need to find those two numbers, the microfarads and the voltage. Your microfarads are either going to be labeled MFD or UF. This one says 35 UF 440 VAC. So 35 microfarads, 440 volts. Your meter won't check the voltage, it's only going to check the microfarads. Take your meter, set it to the capacitor setting, clip on one side, clip on the other. Your meter should start building up a charge, and there we go, with 36 microfarads. So this is in fact a good capacitor. Now, we're going to show you how to check what they call a dual capacitor. You notice this capacitor had two terminals. This one has three terminals. This one has two terminals because it feeds one load. Power comes in, power goes to one motor. This one feeds two loads. Power comes in, power goes to two separate loads. This is the symbol for that. Power comes in at common. This side says fan goes to your outdoor fan motor. The side that says hermetic goes to your compressor. So what it is two different capacitors built into one with one common terminal. So you check that the same. We need to find out what's the microfarads for the fan side, what's the microfarads for the hermetic side. They both are going to have the same voltage reading. So we look at this one, it says 750, 7.5 by 45 by 370. So 7.5 microfarads by 45 microfarads by 370 voltage. Both of them are going to be 370 voltage. Now, the 35 microfarad, 45 microfarad is for the hermetic side. The 7.5 is for the fan. Your smallest microfarad is always going to be for your fan. The highest microfarad reading is always going to be for your compressor. So here again we have a 7.5 and a 45. 45 for the hermetic, 7.5 for the fan. Now we're going to check from common to fan, and we should get that 7.5 that we see. So I clip on common, and then I clip on fan. Let my meter read it. 7.5 on the dot. So the fan side of it is good. So now I'm going to leave it on common, and I'm going to check to hermetic. And we should get that 45. .3. You can go plus or minus 10%. 10% of 45 is 0.45. 45 minus 0.45 is 0.41, so we are within range. It is possible to lose your fan side and the hermetic still good, lose your hermetic side and your fan is still good. So you can still have this, lose this, and just add another capacitor. But it's always easy just to change the whole capacitor. Whenever you change the capacitor, make it easy on yourself and go back with the exact same capacitor that was in originally.